Aljoya stepped up immediately. It didn't take any time at all for delivery of meals to start, and help with grocery shopping and checking in with us every day. They were just on target immediately, which made us feel so safe here. I think that was one of the benefits, and not just the practical issues, but the entertainment kinds of issues where we got games to play placed on our shelf every morning, and so many things that we could do to keep us busy, journaling and so forth.
There are so many things that the staff is doing that just keeps us so aware of the concern that Aljoya has for all of us residents. And all of the things that Susie has mentioned, doesn't matter which day it is, but summers during the afternoon, the door rings and you go out and there's a snack, or there's this, or there's that. There are puzzles, there are games. It's just a constant situation where we feel cared for.
We've been so well taken care of by the staff and everybody. And Marla and the rest of the staff here were way ahead of the governor in setting up all the provisions. She had the place, all of the proper rules and regulations were that she set up were light years ahead of what the governor had told us to do. And it's been, under the circumstances, it's been wonderful.
The response was so immediate, and then it's been so caring. When the last time we did the test, and I said to the doctor that came with Simon, well, this is my 5th one. And then when you think back and think how many times we've been tested, and that's one of the things that's kept us so well and so well taken care of, and haven't had such few infections, is how well the staff rose to the occasion.
I just feel like for the situation and everything that I just feel like they've really extended themselves and done a very good job, And then, I painted a card and took it downstairs because I wanted them to know that we appreciate the smiles and the knock at the door when they bring dinner. I just get dinner, and there's always a pleasant smile, or it's hanging on the doorknob. And so I yell down the hall, "Thank you," because I really appreciate it. That's my dinner. And but just the different little things that they do, I think, are very appreciated because, like I say, I'm sure it's been as difficult for them as it has for any of us. And for some of them, I'm sure it's even been more difficult.
Your response to the pandemic, I think, is excellent. You always have, you've always kept with the governor's guidelines, and even maybe being a little bit stricter at some point. But your response is always immediate, and we feel comfortable with that.
When I think about living back in our home during this time of COVID, I know that I would be very bored. I would probably feel quite isolated, and there would be a certain amount of anxiety.
I don't have to write a grocery list every week and go to the store and cook my own meals. I don't have to change my sheets every week or clean the bathroom. It's the first time in 60 years I don't own a vacuum cleaner. And it's kind of like living in a hotel, except everything around me is my stuff. And it's kind of a hybrid of hotel living and living in your own place. And I think it's absolutely wonderful the way that works out for us old guys.
Having the medical services here is really wonderful. That if you need something, or you're ill in some other sense, or you are concerned about having symptoms of COVID, that's all taken care of here with people you know. And that the other thing I really appreciate is having the testing so we know we're well, which I think would be very, very hard, if not impossible, with a shortage of tests if you were living on your own.